both, because you really made it all happen, that whole rock scene.
Well, he did a lot with it.
He took it up.
He's done quite well.
Isn't it interesting when you're looking at that clip there, and the same goes for Presley when you see some of his early TV appearances, how that rock and roll thing was slightly sanitized by the arrangements. I mean, at the end there, it was
Well, that's a Sullivan. It looked like a Sullivan show, and we had an orchestra. Working a couple of years.
So you kind of followed in Big Brother.
Yeah, really family for many years on radio and throughout the Midwest and southern portion of the United States.
See, your dad played the guitar, didn't
Yes,
he?
he was a very famous. He was thumb-pick guitar playing. They call it from Muhlenberg County, Kentucky. It's kind of Merle Travis, Mose Regger, and Chet Atkins. That genre of guitar playing.
If there'd been more of you, you might have been the Jackson 5.
It could have been.
Easily.
I'm sure that they would have happened.
Well, when you got back together again, because you spent about 11 years just cooling off, because it had been such a pressure, you know, the success you'd had until the 70s. There was a very famous split. Then you got back together, and your dad came back and did a couple of appearances with you, didn't he?
Yes, at Albert Hall.
At the Albert Hall.
We were at Albert Hall.
That must have been a great moment.
It is a wonderful moment. In fact, I always am amazed when we go back to Albert Hall. I always think of that very moment, actually.
When your dad
was with us.
What did your mum do? Did she join
She
in?
sang, and we did a live radio show in the early morning, and you know, they read commercials, and we sold things like that, and we sang trios and quartets and just a variety of things.
And you used to harmonise then, the harmonies.
Yeah, we did. We had a duet, and we'd sing a solo, and then all kinds of music, you know, from gospel to
no dancing
country.
on the radio.
Who does the high harmonies?
I did.
But they didn't start that way. You were doing the harmonies to begin with.
Well, Dad taught us how to sing, basically, and play the guitar. And Phil was really very young, so I sang the harmony first. And as soon as Phil, you know, really, his voice was more natural.
I was a slow study, I was.
But it wasn't just the distinctive sound of your voices in harmony. It was you had some great songs, you know, like Bye Bye Love. I mean, you Dream.
And Dream, which you're going to be singing for us later on.
With the songs.
You cannot miss, can you?
No,
They're so good.
They were written by a man named Boudleaux and his wife Felice Bryant, and he wrote quite a few hits for us. And he was just
He wrote them specifically for you, with you in mind.
Not really, not Bye Bye Love. Bye Bye Love had been kicking around Nashville they'd said for years. Nobody had really done it, and so, but we took it, and we had a song called Give Me a Future. We took the arrangement off that and put it on Bye Bye Love, and it just seemed to work.
What about Dream? Was that written for you?
Yes, that was written for us.
What did you think can you remember the first time you sat down with the guitars and you saw the score and you sang it through, with the very first day?
You know, I actually remember hearing it on an acetate with Boudleaux Bryant's version of it, and I said at the time they could have put Boudleaux's out, and it was just a great song.
Beautiful song.
Timeless.
Beautiful song.
Yeah.
And I know your tours must consist of fans asking for these records, these numbers again and again and again. You're going to sing it for us at the end of the show. Which is, we're really looking forward to.
Early morning version.
I know. All singers say that. It is so unfair to ask you to sing in the morning.
Obviously, we had a conversation with Gene Pitney. We know.
I know. Okay, but where's your first tour date?
Croydon.
Croydon.
You're around.
Friday night.
Friday night.
Have
a good tour.
Thank you so much. Pleasure being here.
Okay, we're taking a break for the news now. As we say, the Everleys will be back later, but we'll be back with you again for the rest of the morning in about 8 minutes' time.
Is dream, 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 dream when I feel blue in the night, and I need you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream.